Planning for Trinidad Carnival can be compared to preparing for the Olympics. And just like preparing for the Olympics, you have to plan way in advance. You do not want to get caught making some of the mistakes that a real novice would make planning their trip to Trinidad Carnival. As someone who has attended Trinidad Carnival for over 10 years as a masquerader, I know a thing or two about having an epic Trinidad Carnival experience. So if you are planning your trip to Carnival next year, you want to avoid these 3 mistakes in order to have an epic experience. But first, hi, here at Face Candy Studio, we are all about beauty, carnival, confidence, femininity, and sophistication. We are more than just a beauty brand. We are about transforming the everyday woman and making her feel her most confident, feminine, and beautiful self. Face Candy Studio was built by women for women who want to look and feel their absolute feminine self, but what we like to say is look tasty. So how can you make a mistake while planning a trip to Trinidad? Well, I am glad you asked, because you want to avoid these 3 mistakes in order to have an epic experience when you go to Trinidad for the first time, or the second time, or the third time if you've made these mistakes before. So let's get right into it. The first mistake is not choosing a costume that fits your body type. There are many options for costumes that you can choose for Trinidad Carnival Monday and Tuesday. But if you choose the wrong costume for your body shape, then you are going to be very uncomfortable and you're not going to be able to free up yourself and really enjoy yourself on the road. So what does this look like? Choosing a costume that is not right for your body type. That means choosing a costume that has a top that doesn't cover your breast completely. Yes, there are options for wire bras, and there are women who are more blessed up top versus some who are not as blessed up top, but you still want to be able to wear a piece that doesn't have all your goodies hanging out. What I am suggesting is you get a costume that fits your curves and accentuates your curves as opposed to just let it all hang out. Another way that you can choose the wrong costume for your body shape is not wearing a costume that covers your whole bottom. Some women want to wear the thong bottom, that's fine. And some women want to be more covered up. I love to feel covered. I like to wear stockings with my tights. I am always covered from head to toe because for me, I want to feel like I am wearing a costume and not like I'm wearing lingerie on the road for everybody to see. We are about confidence. You want to feel confident. You want to feel feminine and sexy and beautiful. And if you are wearing a costume where you're constantly trying to adjust it, you're not going to have an epic experience. So what you want to do is you want to really sit down before band launches occur and before registrations begin. You want to really sit down and decide, how do I want to feel on Carnival Day? What makes me feel the most comfortable and confident on Carnival Day? Would that mean wearing a full bra? Would it mean wearing a high-waisted bottom? Would it mean having some way to alter your costume so that it fits better if the options that you want are not available? Those are just a few things that you want to ask yourself and consider. And then when you go to register for your costume, choose one that fits those. Maybe the band will allow you to provide a full bra for them to design. Maybe they have a high-waisted bottom. Maybe they have a monokini. You want to feel comfortable and confident in order to really express yourself and feel as powerful and confident on the road. The second mistake that you want to avoid making to have an epic Trinidad Carnival experience is booking your makeup appointment last minute. Once you register for your costume, your next task is to book your Carnival makeup experience. You do not want to leave this for a last minute. Sometimes what I have found is that people think of this as a last minute afterthought because they want to assign their money for other things. You do not want to do that because the purpose of Carnival is for you to play mass on the road. That means you want to make sure that your costume is on point. You want to make sure that your Carnival shoes are on point, all your accessories are on point, your makeup, your hair, and any other beauty care or self-care services that you need to take care of for that day is all situated. It sounds like a big deal because it is a big deal. So getting back to talking about the makeup appointment, you want to book the best time for your makeup appointment. For Trinidad Carnival at the Face Candy Studio Carnival Makeup Experience, you want to choose a time before 5 a.m. We offer times between 2 a.m. all the way up to 9 a.m. for those women who are like, I'm just here to get my makeup done. I will be on the road when I get there. I'm referring to you who is interested in going to Trinidad for the first time. You're not sure where to start. You are starting here. You registered for your costume? Check. Next is to book your carnival makeup experience. Do not wait until the last minute, because when you wait for the last minute, you get last minute slots. And that means either you're coming in at the crack of dawn early or you're coming last minute. You want to make sure that you come in, you register for your appointment, you get started, you get through the service, and you're able to leave with enough time to either change into your costume and make it out on the road if you chose to bring your costume with you, or to make it back to your accommodation, change with enough time, and make it back on the road before the carnival day traffic starts to pick up. Avoid that mistake by booking your makeup appointment well in advance so that you have the time to allow to get back to your accommodation and take care of anything else that you need to take care of on Carnival Day. Mistake number 3 is not getting professional pictures taken on Carnival Day. You've spent a good amount of money on your costume. You spent a good amount of money getting your carnival makeup experience with the Face Candy Studio team. You've spent a good amount of money making sure your hair is on point, your lashes are installed, your nails are done, your hair removal is all done. And then you're going to leave the memories of this whole experience to a friend who can't even get the right angles. Don't do that. You know what we all say. If you don't have any pictures, it did not happen. So do not make the mistake of not booking professional pictures. The photographer is going to catch your angles. They're going to make sure you're in the best lighting. They're going to make sure that your costume shows up as bright and vibrant as you like. And you are going to have memories to look back on and say, yes, that was an epic experience. So those are the 3 mistakes you want to avoid making. Drop a comment below if you either made these mistakes or you want to know more about why these 3 mistakes can really ruin your Trinidad Carnival experience. Stay tuned for more episodes, and as always, stay beautiful. Bye.